Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, this video is called What If Men Stopped Working for 30 Days? The Brutal Reality. And this is by Manosphere Highlights Daily. So let's see what this video has to say. The title was kind of interesting to me, so I decided to check out this video. So let's see what it has to say.
Let's play pretend, but not that Disney foolishness you grew up on. What if tomorrow every man on this planet just stopped working? No construction, no trucking, no lights, no food, no defense, 30 days, no men. Would the world go boss its way to survival?
No.
Or would it collapse under its own attitude? Let's find out.
A society, I think it would probably go into fucking anarchy.
Everyone loves to say, we're all equal. Cute idea. Reality check? Infrastructure doesn't care about feelings. It cares about who shows up. Let's see who that is. 97% construction, men. 96% truck drivers, men. 95% utility workers, men. 92% military, men. 79% law enforcement, men. 93% trash collectors, men. 88% software engineers, men. So yeah, TikTok influencers aren't gonna fix the power grid. You unplug these men, your Wi-Fi, your DoorDash, your Netflix and chill, dead on arrival. These jobs aren't glamorous. No filters, no ring lights, no hashtag Monday motivation. Just back pain, busted knuckles, and overtime. These guys build your roads, keep your lights on at 3 a.m. and patch up water mains while you dream about becoming a millionaire influencer. And guess what? Nobody thanks them. But without them, everything stops. So what happens when the men disappear? Day 1 to 3, flights grounded, subways frozen, buses dead, garbage piles up. Surprise, rats love euphemism too. The president vanished, along with every male vice president, speaker, and senator. By law, the next eligible official steps in, and it's Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. Suddenly, she's the acting president, thrust onto a platform without a stage, because authority isn't power without people to carry it out. Meanwhile, Twitter lights up with hashtags. Hashtag he strike, hashtag temporary kings. Everyone jokes about how women got this. Sure, don't believe the waste warning? In 1968, New York's sanitation workers went on strike. By day 3, 30,000 tons of trash buried the sidewalks.
Damn.
One city, 3 days, a mountain of rot. Now picture that everywhere.
God,
Day
that would
4 to
suck.
7. Then reality swings a hammer. Gas stations bone dry, grocery shelves empty, hospitals ration oxygen, no supply trucks coming. 911 rings and rings. Nobody left to answer. Meanwhile, the new president is live streaming hope speeches under flickering lights because no power crews. TikTok meltdown, Instagram meltdown. Your phone, a brick with anxiety. Here's a reality check. Back in 2022, Canada lost just 10% of its truck drivers because of a vaccine mandate. Within days, grocery shelves in Alberta were bare. The premier called it a crisis.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing, like, during the pandemic, I remember seeing like shelves in grocery stores, in retail stores, just completely empty because they weren't able to get their product.
Now picture all the drivers gone. Not 10%, 100%, and it's only day 4. By day 10, it's pitch black, literally and mentally. Rolling blackouts, sewage bubbling in the streets, faucets coughing sludge, your fridge, dead, your phone, dead, hope, deader. And if you think this is doomer fiction, think again. In 2021, Texas froze for just 4 days. 200 plus people died. from hypothermia.
God, I remember that too. Oh my God, that was so... I saw pictures of it. Jesus effing Christ. It's... It's amazing to see Texas like that. I mean, they barely get snow. They barely have to deal with cold. And for them to out of nowhere get a storm like that, holy crap. I mean, here in Minnesota, we've dealt with shit like that. We're used to it, but for Texas, oh my God.
Carbon monoxide poisoning, house fires, and burst pipes flooding entire neighborhoods. One winter storm.
There was an apartment, I remember, like they were showing the hallway of the apartment. There was ice, like icicles forming on the ceiling fans. There was ice on the walls. There was ice on the floor because something burst and it froze all the water that was in the hallways. And I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Grid failure, $18 billion in damage. Now imagine the power never comes back on because the men who fix it aren't there. The same people who mocked the patriarchy are now bartering stale granola for clean water. Day 20. Society's mask rips off. Looting at brunch time. Cops outnumbered. Some officers just don't come back. Fires rage in abandoned stores and apartment blocks. No firefighters to knock them down. Chemical spills, gas leaks, explosions. No hazmat crews left to contain it. Small neighborhoods barricade streets, arming themselves with bats and kitchen knives. Remember Hurricane Katrina? Looters stripped stores bare while rescue teams risked their lives in waist-deep water. That chaos cost over $125 billion in damages and took years to rebuild. And that was just one city, one storm for a few days. Now picture that same raw desperation, but spread across an entire country with no rescue teams coming this time. The same people who said men are replaceable now whisper,
I think it was earlier this year or last year that there were like 2 or 3 hurricanes that went through Florida and went up through like 2 other states. I remember seeing videos of that and seeing pictures of it. I have never seen such devastation from a hurricane, or let alone like 2 or 3 hurricanes going through all that shit. Like it looked like half of Florida was just, devastated all to hell.
Where did all the good men go? Day 30. No power, no trucks, no water, no law. The rich run to bunkers, hoping diesel and canned beans outlast desperation. The rest huddle around candles in moldy apartments, whispering prayers for daylight. Cities become tombs. Disease creeps through flooded basements and rat-infested streets. Bodies go unburied, just like during the 1918 Spanish flu, when so many died so fast that coffins ran out and mass graves were dug in city parks. In that pandemic alone, over 50 million people died worldwide, partly because infrastructure buckled under so many sick and dead. Now imagine a modern world. Phones dead, no heat, no clean water, no strong backs left to bury the fallen. Civilization didn't pause, it collapsed. And in the deafening silence, one truth survives. Comfort was built on discipline. Discipline was built on sacrifice. And sacrifice was built by the same men you forgot to thank. See, masculine labor built the modern world. Masculine energy keeps it breathing.
A lot of women keep complaining about men and how they don't, I don't need no man. You yourself may say that, but the world around you kind of needs us. We're the ones that are keeping all the shit going. To put it another way, ladies, we basically built this world for y'all. And here y'all complaining about us. Well, this basically shows that, the world would go to absolute ruin and hell if we just disappeared. Hell, this is just 30 days. If men just disappeared completely forever, y'all would be extinct in just a couple of years. Maybe even less than that.
In 2018, when California's deadliest wildfires erupted, Over 8,500 fires scorched nearly 2 million acres, destroyed 24,000 structures, and killed more than 100 people, all while thousands of male firefighters, utility linemen, and helicopter crews fought day and night to stop them. No viral trends, just grit and elbow grease. If men stop working, the fantasy of independence shatters overnight, because hashtags don't unclog sewers, tweets don't fly helicopters into wildfires, and corporate suits don't run power lines through a blizzard at 2 a.m. Men do, the kind who show up, shut up, and carry it all while you scroll in comfort. What do they get for this? Mockery, blame, told they're toxic. Yet, they still show up. Why? Because purpose beats applause, duty beats dopamine. But never forget, if they vanished for just a month, this empire of convenience crumbles fast, while many sat safe, scrolling past the wreckage, never realizing who kept the lights on. In 2020, male truckers didn't get to stay home. They drove through the pandemic with exposure risk, delivering food, medicine, and gear, while many sat safe. Freight waves reported on drivers facing infection risk.
Just so people know, the coronavirus wasn't actually that deadly. It was only risky to those who were old and didn't have very good health, and those who were fat. If your health was just fine, you weren't going to die. The most you'd get is a little bit sick for like a couple of weeks, but then you'd be fine. It wasn't as deadly as people made it out to be.
At every truck stop, with no work-from-home option. Transport Topics called them frontline heroes, honoring the daily sacrifice that kept shelves stocked and hospitals supplied. So here's the moral of this not-so-fairy tale. Respect the foundation, or watch the house collapse on top of you. Men, stand tall, not bitter, not boastful, just aware. Because you're not just workers, you're civilization's insurance policy. Don't let anyone forget it. We Shit. Manifest, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.
That was pretty good. I like that. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well. So please make sure to give that a look-see. See if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.